Hello everyone, welcome to Data Appreciation with Shino. And today what we'll be doing, we'll be replicating a map from Tableau Public by Pradeep Kumar. So the map chart is titled Freedom to Make Choices by Pradeep Kumar. So what we're going to do now is to first of all check if the data set is available. Okay, we can see right here that the data is not available, so we're going to make a search for the data set. So we can see what we have on the map is a wall map, and beside that, what we have also is our legend showing us less freedom to more freedom. So let's go for our search. So when you make our search for World Happiness Report 2020, so if you come to the map, you can see it's World Happiness Report 2020. So that's what we searched for. So if you search for it, you will find out that the World Happiness Report has a website. So I had looked at the report, but there was nothing on the report that looked like the data that I need. So I, on the further search, found out that there's a World Happiness Report data set on Cargo. So you need an account on Cargo to download the data set. So you can see the data set has 20 columns. So the data set has 20 columns, and what we need on it is freedom to make decisions, to make life choices. So here it is, freedom to make life choices. So it's on it. So we downloaded it to our device, and we can now have a look at the data set on any platform. So we're looking at it here on Google Sheets. So we can see it here. This is the column, freedom to make life choices. So we can see it here. I have particular interest in Nigeria because I'm Nigerian. So Nigeria is also on the list. So let's go ahead to look at it on IBM Cognos. So I have so I'm going to show you how to get the data on IBM Cognos and to visualize it. So first of all, we either upload the data or create a dashboard. So let us show you the two different ways. You can say create a dashboard, but we've already uploaded the data. So we can have the tab, we have the infographic, we have the responsive. So let's pick the responsive and create. So we can either select a source for the data, which will take us to, or we upload the data. So we come to content, sorry, new, and then we upload our data. So when we upload our data, this is our data. So I uploaded it previously, so I click on cancel. So I go back to my new dashboard and I select the source, which is our data source, which we've uploaded already. So what we do next is we go and pick our data source, which is this, and we'll click on add. So first of all, we're looking at a map chart, and we're looking for our freedom to make life choices, which is a dimension. So first of all, let's look at how our countries look. We drop it on the canvas. So we have it in. Next, we bring in our freedom to make life choices, and we drop it on it. Now, the freedom to make life choices, if you look closer here, you can see it is from 0.4 to 0.97. And from what we have here, we have it as We have it as percentages here. Let's just load a bit. And in again. You can see his percentages here. So what we'll do is, so what we're going to do now, because in Nigeria is number 91, Benin Republic is number 90, is number 104, Ghana is number 80. So let's see how we can get something close to this. So there are two things we would want to do. So there's something we'll try out. I haven't tried it out before, but we can try it out. So first of all, we have, let's go to Nigeria and see. So we can see Nigeria as 0.76. So we want it to be the way it's here, which is, let's zoom in a bit, which is 76 and not 0.76. So what we'll do, we'll create from our data set, we'll create a new calculated field. So what we do, we drag in freedom to make life choices, or instruction line, and we multiply it by 100. So we call it, okay, automatically executed. So we want the calculation to be also our field. So we will call it, let's see what we call it here. Here we have less freedom, more freedom. Let's call it freedom level. Also be typed to our, to be tied to our label when we're done. So we can preview what we've done. So now we are previewing it. So here we can see what the preview looks like. So this is what came into our data set, and now this is our freedom level. So this is our freedom level. So we can take this now. We'll say okay. So we come to our fields, and we go to our calculated freedom level, and we drop it on our location color. So I think we can remove this. So we also take freedom level. Let's see if we can take freedom level to our label. So that's it. Freedom Nigeria 75496, freedom level 756. Let's see if we remove this, what it looks like. Okay. So it has the number beside it. So I think we can try something out, which is, let's try, I haven't tried before, but let's try it. To our data set, we create a new calculation. Let's say index. Okay. And then in index, we take in our, our new field, freedom level. Let's have a preview of it. Expression is invalid. Data source adapter expression spark cannot solve the function. Okay. So it's trying to do it, but let's see if So just see. Yeah, I think what we should do is let's use the original freedom level, freedom to make choices. So it's still invalid. Okay, we'll come back to that, but there's some other things we have to do. So don't need this for now. So we close it off. Okay, so our freedom level is showing how we want it to be. We really just have the rating not there, but we have the percentage. So let's come to our properties. So for the for the for the legend, we're already showing our legend. We want it to be down here and at the start of the page. So the legend alignment is ready at the start of the page, then the legend position, bottom. So we have it at the bottom. The next, let's see our legend title here is more of two different, so we just leave it that way. But let's see if we can edit the legend title. Let's change a bit of our font size so legends a bit visible. Okay. So next is so where we have freedom to make life choices. Next. Okay, so next thing we do is let's close the legend. Let's go to our chart. So the map base for the chart, this is interesting. You can have carbon X light map base. So I'm going to update right here. You can have the carbon X dark. You can have satellite image, and you can have the custom. So world view, US, India, Japan. Let's leave it on default US. So we can also have the URL in here. Talk about URL when we're done, when I go down. So for the icons, just like we have here, we have circles here, but Cognos doesn't have the default icon we need, so we can just probably put something in place of that for now. So let's say we put a hat for now. But if we had a custom icon, so the custom icon we'll be creating, we can pick it from this point where we have the URL. So there's a video. So how you can do that is by using Mapbox. So Mapbox is a GIS platform, location platform of choice for developers, automakers, and innovators. So you can have your custom map and you can send it to this, create a URL and send it here. So there's a video that has been created by IO data, IC data 8 years ago on that. So I will drop this on the description of the video for those who would like to look at it. I'll also drop the link for Mapbox alongside. So remember, don't always forget to save your work. So let's call it the freedom level for country. Let's put in our inspiration, Pradeep Kumar. We'll save that. So We want our, let's use the carbon light, and we want our icon to be heart. Let's use a heart for now. So we can change our color palette to see what Pradeep used. Okay, he's blank, so it's already, so we can change it to a custom color palette. Let's edit this custom palette. And your color palette to this name. Call it map freedom. So, so when we have our custom map in, we can now put in our custom icons. So let's see what else is there. Okay. And take off the country names. So thank you. This is our freedom level for country name regions, just like what Pradeep has. And I think our let's bring back our colors for our legend. Legend font color. Thank you very much. So this is our freedom map. Let's see. So we'll just do this as a part one, and in the second part, we'll be able to get the maps and their icons in. Thank you very much.